Some man, me up, man. Loan some up. All right, so me see a thing with the government. I move to, them thing close to where heart still. And anything for building more hospital and them thing there. It's a thumbs up for we. So, Dr. Christopher Tufton, where you say, loan some give a thumbs up? Yeah, man, I give a thumbs up, man. Can I see you just hand over 144 million. Yeah, construction of new medical building. Yeah, we are that tough time. What? Toughy? You're gonna clear you now. Alright, but hear this now. That give me question, because when we see that now, that leaves some question for me if you ask still. See? Yeah, man. So, it's a six-story building. They must spend some money. They must spend a couple million, around 30 billion. They must build up the place and go up six-story, And that nice, that nice. But I could question Dr. Tufton though. But I have a question you. Well, I'll give a thumbs up first and make you feel nice. But me personally, I question you. Out a minute, big up yourself. Yeah? Yeah, man. Out a minute, big up yourself. So Dr. Tufton, I love this, yeah? Because anything we do with the hospital, we are talking about ambulances and all kind of different things. Long time we say, the hospital them where we have, some of them are from 1920, some of them are from 50, from 58, six, newest one them are maybe in the 70s and them thing. A long time, See? Bless up, bless up. See? So Dr. Tufton and over $144 million. The UHWI, new hospital. And we are say, thumbs up. You know watch me now, But don't still have a question him now, right? So it's a good thing. Remember, we're not taking nothing from that. It's a good thing because we want the new hospital then. See? And we want so much money to build it. Six-story. We're going to read it and then we're going to ask my question. Because say alone some this. Me don't make nothing past me, No. Me don't make nothing past me. See? So I can read what I want here, so. Because it's a nice headline. And then me ask my question. See? Alright, so this is where him does hand over. See there? Nice photo up. And over the check. Nice. See? Wanna watch me now? Watch this now. UHWI gets 144 million from government for construction of a new medical building. Not repair, new. Right? Because the building, because how the building has stay. How much money total for build the building, right? Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton today handed over 144 million to the University Hospital of the West Indies towards a construction of a six-story medical facility. Take note of the money, right? And take note how much money for build it. 6 stories. Yeah, I hear how much bed now. The facility will offer a wide range of service including MRI, CT scanning, cardiology and urology, right? Urology. It will also be housed with robotic prostatectomy machine. That means a machine that we can do the, yeah? Yeah? So an intensive care unit and all kind of thing. So it nice. Now the UHWI has received the fund. The hospital is preparing to break ground for the construction of the building. So moving fast. The project is to cost approximately 6-story, And we want so much bed. 238 million. Wow. 238 million build a nice 6-story hospital, right? Up at UWI. And it have all kind of things up there, State of the art. Tufton said the fund handed over from the government will assist to covering the cost of the design of the building. Right? The project for cost approximately 238 million. Remember we put on that 238, right? See there? Approximately. So around there, so maybe 240, 250. Because them say approximately, right? So, but tough day, right? The cost of design of the building. We are hoping that this design will be complete during the early part of next fiscal year, financial year. Recognizing that the financial year start in March, Tufton said. For its part, Dr. Carl Bruce, medical chief of staff, at UWI said the new building will be the most modern healthcare facility in the region. Says a brand new building, right? Okay. So here we have a beef with Dr. Tufton now. All right. So if you have a brand new building, I think a X amount of bed it will hold to, you know. 6-story up. Right? And they might use $238 million for the building. Me just get a thumbs up, you know. So I'm going to ask him a question now. Because we want to see it, right? And here the question we want to ask him now. So, if a 6-story brand new building that you put in, and it will be one of the best in the place, right? What make you spend nearly $3 billion for us upgrade the one down there, so? When you can use, when you never use the 200 and build a 6-story brand new building down in Western Jamaica. And if it a build it from that, maybe they use less. But you never do that. Can a building there that say it all and them thing there? Why we have to spend over how much billion for putting some pipe in them, we are putting some other things, where the money they gone? And for move 20 bed around 50 million for move 20 bed. For Kite and Trelawney. You know, there's something wrong with these people. Tufton, you know, there's something wrong with you. Because you don't give me a price like this, me never know along the price. I say nothing. But it don't go open up what me I tell people long time, boy, you. See? Why you don't spend 1.4 or $1.6 billion the other day down the Western Hospital? Don't remember that thing there? And it not done yet. Around 3 billion in all them say them must spend. But them come back and say them never spend all of the money because them are retrofit. And them are this and that for the old building. Instead they build a state-of-the-art brand new building. I have to spend enough time less. Why you never build a brand new building and just demolish that one day? If you can build a 6-story state-of-the-art building for 230 million, what would you spend over $1 billion or 2 or 3 billion for just fixing some air condition unit and the toxic thing and smell bad and it know it not fix? Where the money they gone? You see people, when they come with these things and you get, you know, realistic, when you start ask them, just compare the money with themselves to repair some things. To themselves a bill, or with them a bill now, and then you understand what me I talk about. And some called criminal them. You have to hold them accountable. You hear me say thumbs up? Big thumbs up are for the new building. Not for you. But what for you now, if you come answer me now and answer the people them, where how much billion gone in the Western Canal Regional Hospital? Because you could have been a brand new 6-story building. 6 stories. With too much bed. Because we just see with something at about the bedding and new thing, and them got to spend like 30 billion. I got to build some new hospital right across and fix up Wawa. Because the hospital, them, some of them built from in the 1920s and 40s and Wawa. So, you know, over the last 60 years. Them, it will be a revolutionized for the last 60 years. Where them are built now. That should have been a long time. A matter of fact, seems like I can find the money to give them now for start the hospital. Should have find some money and carry some ambulance already. You can't have IB and we don't have no ambulance out there. You not agree with me? Eh? That for sure is the money where them come quote to we and say they must spend on one facility. To fix a air condition unit, it no worth it, it never make no sense. A criminality. Because when them come do this, and them things that people like me will all you know accountable to things. See? You understand? So as we say, you know, for the new building, we can't say thumbs up. But for the money we spend on Canal Regional Hospital, but you could have just build a new building, you have the big site there. You could have just start a new building. Zoom, fast, put them out there so, and we didn't manage to one day and start a new building. But we never do that before. Eh? So if we have a new building and build up there so, and that costs approximately anywhere between 238 million to maybe 250 million, that's approximately, right? So anywhere between all that. See? It's not in a $1 billion. And them at the state of the art and what them are putting it and everything. So why we spend so much money, why we spend so much billion for repair our old hospital? And so much billion spend in that for just repair, not for bill. Because people always in there. It don't make no sense, people. This don't make no sense. Eh? It make any sense? Eh? Yeah, man. This don't make no sense, you know. Because when them run out and do these kind of things, now you have to question them more. This make me question them more. Because when I do, right now, you go open up your eye and them run, and I see there, as them talk, them go out check, you know. Just the behavior, you know. But them thing in the past me, you know, because me I got ask anything where you do, and me I look how much you build the rest of place. This is how them and out up a UA. Right? That's how them and out up a UA. This is 6 stories, see there? New towards the construction of a 6-story and as a repair. 6-story with how much bed? How much 100 bed? State of the art too. And you see facility, it have everything in there. Yeah? You understand? See, you see where it have a house and it have intensive care unit and everything. You see me I say? How much them say to expect for cars? See it there? 230 million the project can cost. So if the project can cost this, just ask them what to do with how much billion want to spend for this repair or something. When you could have built a 6-story with two, I'm a matter of fact, from the couple years we pass, you'd even take less. Eh? You see this? See? Yeah, man. So him hand over the funds. Yeah, them police are not right now. Some of them figure the egg to you and them thing there now. See? Same hand over the funds. And I tell you, see there? And doctor tell us the state of the art, you know. Modernized health care, you know. Facility, see there? Modern health care facility in the region. Will be the most modern. And a 200 million we have spent for go do this. Why we never do it in the western part of the country, and spend less and build a brand new state-of-the-art hospital with modern set speed and spend extra less. See? We have that. Remember, you know, them earmark 3 billion a little more than that, you know. Them earmark 3 billion a little more than that, you know. So we want to spend their money. Where the money gone? Can't tell them spend. Them have 3 billion. And when they say they spend much out of it already, they must come say the other day, you know, that them spend 1.4, 1.6 billion already. And two, them get it wrong, them that carrying somebody else. Remember people in there, you know. Them say the air condition unit because that make people sick and thing. Then them say some steel thing. And then them come back when you look at beer money that's running out 1 billion. By the way, how much story down there? How much story down there, sir? That place that much story. Eh? A place how much story down a canal original. See? So you can build a 6-story up there, sir, for you. And a 200 million. We never say 250, we say approximately, so it can go 250 million. And we won't say nothing because it's a state of the art, 6-story. With the amount of beds and everything up there. So if we did start that, the same thing, then I can't original, I build a brand new one and put it up in a, eh? You see me I talk about? Eh? Them should have, no, but them should have the ambulances already. You should have the ambulances. You should have some ambulances right now, you see? Should we have highway and them thing there? Even some of the police station them, you know, like daytime, you have ambulance 24 hours. So the police will go to ambulance, go there, or the fire station or something. Or then near to the highway, near to the toll. You know, like ambulance that go out there and park about the toll there or something. So depends on which way them a go. Them can just do some boom and flick. You see? You understand? Them have a way where it can come out and go flick. See? Because if you have toll road, you know, you need ambulance. You need it. Because accident will happen. And them first stop come out with that thing and tell people about, you know, we are going to try to carry down this year. Not this year, not this year. But we're going to try to carry it down to 2,000. Like them, that means them that cause the accident, of course. Because the road bad and all kind of things. Because I know one set of people can so stupid. Because the fact is, you know, you don't come and talk about your car down accident. And you save life and boom, bam, bam, and people and everything you say, this and that, when people, the infrastructure, with like, if you check Portmore, you have pothole in the place. If you check in the infrastructure and the cooperative, will be a pothole. And some other place, we don't see it come up now. You know, some other things that be a pothole. See? Be a big hole that mash out your front end. You have some place, some people, I say, boy, I'm going to buy new parts of it. The government don't mind because they make money off of the parts, plus tax. Say plus tax. But it'll mash up your vehicle. So if you go in and you just align your vehicle and you run through some little things, you look out the alignment and then things that start eat off all the inside. You don't see it, you know. Because every day you just get up, you go work or something, you can bend down and look on their car like your mechanic. Some woman I drive to, them don't have no time for that, them can't change the car wheel. See? And that's just the reality. So you go to the highway, you know, set a eat or boom boom and you get some bunks or, you know, sometimes the tire, you know, you overinflate the tire, you can overinflate, you know. It can cause accident and inflate, you know. It cause accident, you know. It can blow out. Yeah, man, it can blow out too, man. So you have to have the right amount of them that teach these things and for them road thing. You understand? See? Or them pass some garage of people let's go do tests instead of you go up at the depot where you go a depot for. For you don't need to go to depot. You need for them have some garage, although them have put in them friend thing. So when you go there, you get the pass and then give the sticker when them pass because it link up. Them have computer thing will link up to the government facility. So you come in, them say everything and when it pass, them say right, one more. It's easier for people. You fix, you get it passed there. Test and pass right there. So can them do anything but fail them, you hold them accountable, you know. So you have some garage where you know say you could do that. Do it like foreign. Like if you're Canada, you use Canadian tires and then place and then pass and put on your thing on some other places. Some other places, you understand what I say? So it easy, it's a small country. It can work. But they never put in nothing yet in a place. And we're going back on this, as me saying to people, me give a thumbs up for go on the new hospital. And them say a couple them are deal with now. Them should have do that the first thing because me tell you say a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Me not tell them that long time. See? So it's like me, sit down now. A free advice me I give them now. Free solicitor advice. Yeah man. Because they not none of them and them speech writer who and them are some educated fool, educated guy and paper. But naturally I be a stupid move they make. You know people believe in them. You know believe in a guys where if you have advisors and the advisors them dumb as a rock. See? Yeah man, them don't know what to do man. Dumb as a rock to backside. But this one go open up the same thing when I ask about alright. You see this? I'm showing me attack. Good thing come with this, you know. I'm find it because I like talk and I like show me things them, you know. We done the name again. Pint. I'm find it. 6. Pint. And with the hospital down Cornwall. Alright, so this spend on that now. So here we are, you know, me cut see this. 1 point already, alright. So remember, you know, we have repair, alright. Let me see this. Let me see how much story this. And it not so high. The story not so high. Let me see it. Same man this. So let me see this. Cornwall Regional Hospital, how much story? 6? It never look like 6. So because so much money them spend on this. See? So they might build a brand new 6-story. This don't look like 6-story, right? And me say this a 1, and this a 2, this a 3, this a 4, this a 5. This around 6-story, right? Look so. I look less. Look like 6-story, right? Alright. Never 6-hour story. But they might build a brand new 6-story. So me cost so much money them they say them spend. Look here. With a B, you know, billion. 10 floor. Alright, so you build a 6th floor right now. Right now, them could even build 10th floor and just put on a little more on it, right? This is how them spend, right? This is how them spend. 3 billion, them earmark for spend in a one thing, for just correct something. How much place this could have built? With 1.4 billion spent and 5 years of delay, 5 years, people, of delay. Eh? Taxpayers will have to find an additional 1.6 billion. Taxpayers have to find the additional that are 3 billion. You understand? If you finish up the work, you know. If you done pan the plague and the plague Canal Regional Hospital. Because it plague with all kind of little things tonight. Yeah? This phase which Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said got cabinet approval a week and a half ago. So 3 billion. If you just correct it. Let me see where they dip on it because when I go through that. When I say the work secure, being made to start preparation work before Christmas. That's a Christmas at next week. So that the work can begin in earnest in January. Eh? Contractor is M&M Construction. M&M are the thing that where people email about M&M Construction neither. They just come give us some name and we want to know who own M&M. See? During the contract signing yesterday, so it's the next contract them sign. Tufton concede that the criticism and concern about the cost overrun and delays that have plagued the project is justified, are justified. Look here. Him said the project, him said the criticism are justified, you know. Just that and them we must say nothing else. You understand? Work is not expected to begin to be complete by 2022. Eh? The original completion date of 2020 was missed. Yeah? Partly result of the fallout from the Nova. No. If 2020, that means 3/4 if it miss, you can't be that done 2020 because work still go on. So you couldn't tell me about partly because of fallout or nothing at all. A March 2020, the COVID does touch Jamaica. March. See? So you have done 9 months. So you tell me say it never done because of the COVID virus. Eh? Foolishness again. See? So we stick and hold them to certain things, you know. The minister won that at one point question would have to be answer about the stewardship of the project. The other thing that we have to manage are the time and the cost overrun. Overrun. No better than the build a new hospital, people. I'm telling you, it doesn't look good on paper up to this point. The man say, look here, feed one word. I am telling you, it doesn't look good on paper at this point. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't look good. Too much money gone and everything. And I tell you about overrun. And it is not unique to any contractor. It is right across the board. At some point, we are going to have to answer to the parliamentary process as to why these cost overrun have occurred. All this not stupidness. So I'm going to tell you, say, at some point, he must answer. He must answer to the parliament. To anyone, no, it shouldn't even say parliament. Anyone knows. Because it's a criminal place. Why the overrun? If you get a project and you sign a project, 5 years in, it's not a new place you have built. Yeah? Another old place. And you say you dig out and you do this and that. See? 5 years. And then stop. And you spend much billion. And then you come back and want 1.6 billion again. But you can build a 6-story. State of the art for 200 million. And not even 20% that, you know. Because 1 billion, 20% of 1 billion, it'll be 250 million. No, 200 million. 20% of 1 million, 200 million. 25% will be 250 million. 200 million. 25% will be 250 million. So less than 25%. Can you tell me 238 million? See? And it's not a billion. So you know it's under some in the teens because a 1.6 billion more you want. A 3 billion Yeah, use panda 3. You see me I say? $3 billion. $3 billion. So you'd have got split that. That are not even 25%. But if you boss it in a 3 and a 25%, you know. And a 25%. See? You understand? Little less than 25 kind of beat. But if we just run it and say 25 under 25%. So our boss the same 25 in a 3. 3 8 24. See? And we can work out the percentage that we are there. And you see what kind of percentage that. Look at the percentage. I know. Yo, the man are dangerous. So you use 200 million and build a 6-story. Well, look for the 6-story, state of the art. But to repair a little place and all of the whole floor you repair neither. And put in a air condition unit. When you spend 1.4 billion and we there spend 1.6 more, not about the massive overrun it never should have caused. It's why you never build a new hotel, a new hospital. Why? And why you start up at that? Why you just build a new hospital and done? Eh? Because massive overrun and money gone in a pocket. And there is no way government no better than that. You sign something, you sign a deal with a company. And if you have an overrun, if it's done 2017, and he make one day run over 2018 a lawsuit that so owner him have to appear owner. We know it's also contract sign. So it don't make no sense neither. Overrun? We are signing it. If you say me I give it up, you can't tell me nothing else because you said this and that and you that up or you that. You can't come and say, okay, overrun again, overrun, and you just sit down so. You move around 20 bed for around 50 million, you forgot. In a little truck where we say I move it, but them are transfer 20 bed down in a Trelawney. Make the space down there, 20 bed. And it cost them around 50 million for move 20 bed. I bet you just buy some new bed. 50 million. If you just drive it one way, go down. Around that. 50 or 20 million, around 40 million. Because around 20 million go down and 20 come up. Around 20 million, around 1 million a bed or more. Something like that. How that work? Pan a truck, you just put the bed in pan it and cars like that for just ship them down there. Massive overrun, packet line up. Only no mean Jamaica no good. They're not there for serve, man. They are for rob, man. See? So people, me just show you a billion with a B. Me just show how much money them spend. So alright. So them spend this. Them spend this down there so. And still have spent how much billion. But in at the same time now, just hand over this for this new building where they make a bill. See there? See there? Just see, look on the date. Just hand over 144 million. See the government for construct of new medical building up at UHWI. Brand new. 6-story by the way. See there? Brand new 6-story. And state of the art too. You know say something right. The money can't add up. Because if you can't pay this, you just go in and just build a 6-story brand new building in the whole of them place. But they already them have the whole side and you have a new one. You don't know if look how much of them brand new building you could have put in the place. Eh? And you say it cost approximately, say around it have 233 million. So we can run it have 250 million then. See? So for repair the place that about 3 billion, but for build a brand new state of the art, and then and see what them say, say medical look in at the region, the most modern health facility in the region. The new building will be the most modern health facility, so it will have everything. Then them all have nurse and doctor's quarter, them all have all kind of things up them, pretty and nice. Come here, hear them thing when them talk about it. Eh? But look at the money where them have build this for. But you repair this and look at the money where you spend. That is 3 billion. You say massive overrun and you have to answer to the people them. And say justify. Uncle thing I tell you, you know. See that? It has start to the Christmas and them thing there. See it before Christmas. Him say justify, you know. See it? Him say justify. See it there? See him can't see that criticism and concern cause overrun and delays. Him say justify. The criticism, it justifies. So if you criticize him because, you know, and the work, well, just that alone. So when you hear that now, you have say, okay, him say justify, and if you just leave him. It can't work no more, man. Jamaica can't run so, man. So when you put something on record, and we see it, we are comparing it out again. It don't go show and say, this country, it a run in the wrong direction. You know, on the two bare face and brazen. Bare face. See, and then you call it overrun. You could have an overrun and then overrun and take 5 years. Not building the building, you know. Overrun. 5 years. Carnival. How long Carnival bill? Yeah, because so long all man say all is the hospital then. Because so old the hospital is. Or 1974. Okay. It's a hospital 47 years old. And it's one of the newer one them because the rest them build longer than that, right? Yeah, so maybe just take a look. Everything they on fingertip now, you know. So you want to know how long it build. And it's a type A hospital. That's not A, that's a Z. It's a 400 bed. Jane? Jane, 1974. It opened 1974. Jane? Alright? Yeah, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, the architect designed it from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Yeah. 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 So I look on the whole thing about this. So it'll be it a 47 now. So it'll be 48. Yeah, remember see this now. And it's 18,000 outpatient. Yeah. 73,000 emergency per year. Alright. Alright. So you could have get up 47-year-old. There were some of them were built from 1920 and them things, you see? So this built 47 years ago. You could have just built a new hospital if I get so much trouble. Simple. Simple. See? Simple. And don't spend the money there. You can't spend the money and say repair and overrun. It don't make no sense. You see me I say? No man, how much money that I rob. If you have a build a 6-story, state of the art, one of the best in the Caribbean, for 238 million. Why not spend 3 billion for repair some little AC unit and everything there? 3 billion. And then tell me about overrun. Why? People them think I have to use a mark them people, you know, them forgot what them tell me, you know. See? And then if you have used, and yeah, the bigger thing now, Tufton. If you can take 200 and odd million for build a 6-story hospital, 6-story, state of the art, where you take 80 million and give market me? Where the 85 million and how much money? Where you take that give market me? You understand? Me not understand that neither. See? Where you take the money that give market me? That's a nearly 1/3. That's a 1/3 of the same money where I use build the new hospital. The 6-story. So the money there, if I want to, that mean the money there could have been a 2-story. Because 6-story I build with that, you know. So it could have been 2-story. Eh? And some market me, you know, if you eat right, health and wellness, eat right. And you support healthy eating. When you know, say, majority, I get up people now have no food but healthy eating, like rice and like chicken back off and butter. And you promote healthy eating. You can't tell the big man them because them go at them gym and them have them thing and have them money and them thing. I just like 5%. They look struggling people, them not even sort because you know so them all on pile. Them can't get for train and look like real sort like back in the days. Yeah, them not eat no food. Some little youth them they would dry up them. You understand them? They you just put them in some clothes and call them soldier. You see what I say? No, them never say you and the US them put us say no. 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 Them not put US as so. Not US. See that? So them not tell us US as so none tall, no sir. No sir. So them put there. Then so you anytime if them put US, them for put US there. So them can't put this year and then change them mind and tell us US, you know, see there? They don't put the US as so. A Jamaican we use. So if you put the dollars there, you put Jamaica, you don't have to put dollars there because Jamaica is your country. You just put the dollar sign, you don't have to put Jamaican or US. When you use US now, you put US sign. You understand? So if them come and change it and put US sign, no, that means them look something for a rob. You see what I say? Them that look something for a big time. And you couldn't go put this one hospital for 200 and how much US? You know what's that? You know what that will be, you know? If they put, let me just see what you just said, let me just answer this. If you put 230 million US, you remember say 1 million US in like $15.5 billion, 100 million US in like $15.5 billion that, you know. So like 2 million that be like 31 billion, you know. Them are gonna spend like 30 billion pan hospital. The CMU with the Spanish town. I think them say something about Portmore and them are talk about runaway B and talk about a bag of thing. So in all them are gonna spend like this pan all these hospital, like 30 billion. You see me I say? So that'll be like 35 because that'll be and the 30, the 30 there, yeah man. So that them must spend. You see me I say? So that it wouldn't be a little bit of money, enough money that man. You understand? So the 30 there, that'll be the next 4 point something, around 4.8 billion though. Yeah man. Around 4.5 billion. So if you see that 35.5 billion that's what them want to spend overall to build a couple of hospitals well and upgrade some other things. They might plan to spend 30 billion. So the 230 million US is a record to the 35.5 or nearly 36 billion. See? Yep. You see me I say? Yeah. So that's the overall what them plan to spend. Yes, may I say? Yeah, man. So if you build up there, so this is what they must spend for up there, so. Yeah, but hear this now. Yeah, why can't build it? They might use it for build it. Them couldn't use that, build that. And them couldn't build, them wouldn't have the budget for build that at all. They might use it, build it, man. Build it, man. See? And a 238, them said, can't build it, of course. A 6-story, you know. 6-story, man. See? Them can't build it, man. Let me tell you something still, you know. It don't go just look so, you know, when you put up wall and put up your thing. Remember, so them now inside is a other place where them just put bed, you know. So them now just go put the box in them, different from the pipe and the thing and the steel. And it can build it. It can build it. I mean, I have not asked them. I build that to you, yeah? Me, I tell you, say it can build it. Them just a thief. When them come with a bag of thing, you notice when US build a building or a bridge or something, And you hear them come and say, we have spent this, them never spend so much money upon them building and do them pay them work are good. A Jamaica alone, then thief. I mean, matter of fact, I show you, because I look at some project, how much money them use and build certain things and certain skyscraper and things. I draw it up and show you. I know them have to pay them workers properly. Them not spend so much money like what we just spend and do what we are doing. Criminal. All criminal. Can't build it, man. Remember, we never build these kind of things to you know. It says story because story them just do some boom boom boom, cast up and send up 6-story. And most of if you go to public, you notice them just fling some bed and just like you know, like garage, where they have a car park and then they just put in some little curtain party. See? And I like them even use some, you know, some drywall and part and give some little room and some privacy and them thing there. Most of the time when them build, you know, ward, for them ward, you just draw some little curtain and some foolishness. Like they are ward. You understand? So it's easy for build, man. Yes, man. Build it, man. The suppose the main column them all of that. That build, man, and cast and them thing they are good, man. Them good, man. That can build 6-story with ease. Nobody follow the money but them are give, you know. Let me tell you this. Most of the building, even the housing trust building the other day. Let me tell you this. The housing trust building the other day, the money when them are say them spending now. Tell me, I tell you, you know. Them just say uptown, so we pay how much money for the land, 300 million. I wrote when, and they were ability. You know, see, they all spoiled. The bathroom in this, and most time when you drop in, you don't follow that. Me not ask them. If you get the man, them work on it. Me not ask you. The contractor them the money and give back politicians some of the money. But even if you say at steel you use, and like the beam, them the steel you use. Reinforced steel. And you have how much a ton and how much ton you use. When you work out the steel alone, come on. See? And you work up if you do it for cars, if them can lay black. You talk about can't build it, man. You build it, man. And most of the man them work, they don't get no back of money. And the man them own the thing, them get money, man. Man them get the contract. When I give out something and they get cheap labor, you know. Yeah, man. You think them give a man 10 grand a day? Them limited down 5 or 6 Jamaican grand for the whole day. And you're a bad trade, man. And you might have seen it and say, yeah, man, boy, I work all 5 grand for the day. That means me pushing a 5 day, 25 grand, 2 weeks. Boy, I talk about me go home at 50, me do all over. That not for me. So man no mind. That time them a pocket the whole of the money. See? Them get everything for wholesale. Easy bill. When them get some estimate and tell us say charge, you know, charge that of them. I keep most of the money. You look on the liquor sign of mobile. And them say, boy, 17 million and talk about them get people who them pay for say, oh, it have value more than that because tourists come and look on a sign. But look on a sign. If tourists are come to Jamaica already, why look on a sign where that do? They come to Jamaica for come to Jamaica. The sign they sign or did they want? Eh? When you look at 3 man, them I use build it, the 3 man don't get 70. Listen, the little material will build the place. It not value not like that. If you did box and steel up the place make it a solid wall, it's still not valid that. And you join the premix to come can't see it, not valid that, none at all. So them come and try to justify something and go for people that valid to foolishness. So how you build a place like that for put a liquor sign plan for 17 million, but you still have the house and it not valid neither. They must sell for 8 million or 8.5 million with a 2 bedroom. Just look on the house. Them that you are telling me say the liquor why you put the thing plan for the 17 million. This is how them stay. The house itself when themselves are leaving the 8 million not valid that neither. No. If you have your land now you for just pass your thing and you for build a place, you can't put up a talk about. You know, 2,000 black can give, you know, if you have 3,000 black, you know, a big mansion you have, you know. Yeah. See? A big mansion you have, man. Much you 1,000 black. See? So if them even sell 90,000 for 1,000 black, even if it's 100,000, I spend 300,000 by 3,000 black, you know how big that is? You know how big your house is? And when you drop couple ton of steel, no, 85,000, you got no 145,000 or something like that. So if you drop couple ton of steel, eh? You drop 5 ton of steel, you know how big your house is, man. Eh? get a cars that and set it. I just have 6 ton of steel. Just extra. I use all extra steel and 6 ton of steel. See? Carbon 100 and them steel around 29 point something like can you 30 feet, you know. One of the steel, you know. 30 feet tall. See? Length. See? So 29 point something, can it run off a 30. And you have 100 adding it for 30. Like 125 or 1 something for one ton. See? You drop out 6 ton of that. We are talking about man a big place you have, man. And then you buy the cement by the bulk. Sand, you just go cut some deal with some man and you have some big chuck of dry in your sand and you grab like your thing. You're gone, man. Sing by the little pipe, the one thing, when you're done with the house, man, you marvel. You know, cause that. That's what me say them a build a foolishness. You slap it. Remember me do building, you know, man. See? They might tell you, say, well, the workman cause this, but they might get some man who have work where them not pay nothing. See? Good when you have trade, you know. No left you. Till I shut. See me I say? So if you get up and read it, I can't just flip on it and tell you it's not cause that. See? Then just push up the cars or some things and because they know so where you just some tell some people. You ever say wind blow yet and when as the wind blow, them run out. And then give an estimate and say, boy, if you clean up the place, alright. Look on Canal Regional Hospital, right? And them say a 3 billion, you know. But them say no, them say they never spend the whole 3, them over spend 1.4. And yes, still them at say overrun. So they must spend the next one 1.6 bill. See? Are they bad fumes of them did that smell and them have changed this and then them say them must strengthen yeah, so another whole billion, you know. And them about 3 billion. Foolishness. See? Foolishness. Alright? The breeze blow and lick down how much place and the wall them drop and everything. How much them put it to. The whole drop, remember, carnival in the one little place. So you have to talk about 3 billion. But when you come and you fly over the whole of Jamaica and the devastation the last time the wind blow and the place flood out and the place mash up. How much them say for clear out and do one like 2 billion. So 2 billion to clear the whole of Jamaica, but carnival for just repair something, it take 5 years and it's not done. And at 3 billion we are look on. That makes sense to you? You have to build back wall and build back and do much road and clear much place. And then tell about 2 billion. Make sense? So you expect for them say 10 billion, but them know them can't come tell the people them that. Them overprice some things and tell about run when they want to move money. See? They want to move money, that's going to keep value that. Because if you just have to come and build. By the way, when you build, like you build at some big place, you get things for wholesale price. The cement, them and everything, I can go and you get it for wholesale price. Same like if you have, can you buy too much ton, you know, you have the big bag, them of ton of the cement. So it seems like how hardware that get it for a wholesale price, just sell it back. You get it for a wholesale price, can you build big? Of course. I like how premix get it for a wholesale price because they have to come with them there. Same thing. The steel, them and everything, you get for a wholesale price. Them a build that now, you never have to buy from no hardware like you're going to buy from hardware because if them are imported, you can get a special license and carry it in and get it for nothing at all. It no value that. It no value that. See? Them a tell you how much work man how much it don't value that. Most of the money them a pocket it. Don't value it. See? When you work out your labor, no care them a pay the man them the cheap, you know. And labor that it costs a big piece of thing, you know. But when you work it out, like when they see the Chinese them there and road around and when you look them not pay the man them nothing. But they might tell you much billion to do this. Chinese them keep and who keep the money, man. You see people them have to come and say, well, we book all our foot and we don't get nothing and right now and we want more money and boom bam bam. They don't value them thing them, man. Criminal them, man. See? All criminal. So what you do now, you wait upon them because them, remember say them brain, you know, like, you know, them brain not run right. So, you know, you have a time them push out a project and you compare it back. So you make it stay, you know, because some is stay, you know. So you compare it, you repair something and a 3 billion. But you build something and you tell me, okay, 200 odd million and that you can push up that. Okay. So when them push it up, you say, okay, see it there. Alright. See it and then by the way, you see him come with the check. $100 million check. That's not US. That's Jamaican. $100 million check. You come with it. Now come give them and take the picture. See? You know, give people in Jamaica then, and I give people a check and give them in a US, man. You don't do that. You pay them in a Jamaican. See? You pay them in a Jamaican. Because when them are charge in a that. And you pay them in a that. You do construction. You don't want to take out nothing to nobody and say, hey, I pay in a US. And then when the US just a boom, bam, bam, bam. No. That wouldn't be a good idea. None at all. They can't say the thing for this, but you pay them in Jamaican. So they have to go court, that. So this is the next way they want to use and trick people, them court this. That's when they borrow money, they might tell you. So they borrow money from the bank and things, so I borrow, 500 million US because I use it and do this and that. Then they work it out and who them give them thing, them just come and M&M. You must think, what they think with them by the M&M, the M&M, is that they chart the thing where people eat, they must think of that, but M&M, construction. Who's M&M? See? All them construction firm and now you want to see who own them, and you want to see what them build before, and you want to see some resume about them. So we know so the building's sturdy and alright. You just say M&M, come and just go farm M&M. See? So maybe Montague and who are getting name M. So, me just think about the M them, and who, and Michael. Because think the middle name of Michael, Andrew. Because remember, I said the man them tricky fire, Man them go build thing and use our son name and his son, part of name and a build house. Send it to St. Lucia. So when you hear M&M, me no make nothing pass me. That's the truth. That's just me. So if you're thinking of Montague and who again, what him name? Tufton and M and T, yeah, M&M. Who again name M. So if you think who them are use, them just come up with that thing and ready start and them thing, and we look at them have the construction thing and whatever, and then them subcontract it out and pay some man decline nothing and keep most of the money and who for pocket line. When them do these things, them line them pocket. Let me tell you this. One idea, more do something, how much money the cabinet, them minister get paid per year. And it actually say them money, them couldn't own certain things. Kind of for them own gas station, no own this and plaza and all kind of things, I remember, you couldn't go say, oh, okay, but buy the money from the bank. Because your pay couldn't cover so much thing. But you take out, impossible. You want to have 4 gas stations and how much apartments. You not rent out and how much more home in your house, big like the world. But you not get more than the Prime Minister, where get around $8 million per year. Google get more than him. 8.5 million. It was 6. Cabinet members them get certain. I think the finance minister get him get like 6.5 now, and you to 7 around there. And some other man get 5.5 or something though. Some cabinet minister get like 4, and you have junior minister like something like that though. So all them want certain things if them get that for the year. You see, these are the things that you have a question. So when them give out contract, you have to know, say, okay, let's see how it work. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Because them not buy, with the material now, them shortcut some things, Now I think when them cast them places, them that use, because you have steal up on them things, but when you cast them place and you use man for mix it, you have to buy it. Because if you mix it, you say, you mix it strong to where you want with cement and everything and your stone and think you measure how much borrow this to borrow sand and borrow gravel. See, and you put an extra half bag in that so it double up. So you think extra rich. You call pre-mix that rich. But when them do them they use pre-mix. So when them do the boom pre-mix, so you cast and move faster, You understand? So you build faster. So you use pre-mix, definitely they might use pre-mix. So them only buy the cement and thing them that carry in there. You understand? So it build firm, man. Them build firm same way, man. And they use premix. But when I say, you know, just look on the money what them get as cabinet ministers, and you ask now, that the police commissioner get more than the prime minister. And so because you ask, then your prime minister just serve and them thing there. When I want to raise swim thing from 14 or from one give him 4 point and more, 13 and they move it to 13 and then go on to 18. Why? Nearly 20. But a country where I tell you the country where they have things to appear and them things. Why I give them so much money? For just sit down. For do what? We still get the pension off for the soldier thing. Same. And it was advisor. So I'm still get some other little money around this and them things. So when I done, when I mash up Jamaica, man. So them have other ways where them put other people on board and thing and collect. So when they say corruption, right, you know, them put in who them are putting and them make money. It's a way to make money. You understand? It's a way to make more money. So them can't go around with that. See? So we are watching construction now. And we are watch. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do back a next thing on this. Because it will tell you about the rest of hospital. Let me say I can't find it. Hospital. Let me say I can't find something on it. You understand? So let me say I can't find it. I can't find it because I can't find this. Alright. Western Children's Hospital, alright. Health sector, okay. So I'm find it, okay. Alright. So I will just find this and I'm going to show you where I talk about because I seem to talk about it, yeah. So we're going to talk about it. Alright. Alright, so see it now? Yeah. Alright, so this is what you talk about. So I'm gonna tell you about the one. So I could just run this. This is what you talk about, look a while. So Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton says a 10-year strategic plan for renewal and rebuilding of the public health sector has started. The plan, which was first announced in 2018 and which is in keeping with the country Vision 2030 development plan. Them still I tell you say 2030. This is not me I make up nothing. I don't make up nothing. Them say 2030 will turn first world development plan. And the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals will cost the country between 27.2 billion and 31.2 billion to build out the public health infrastructure over the next 5 years. So them say 30 odd. That's what I tell you say that. Them say them are going to spend 30 odd. You understand? So that they put in a 200 and they might have pushed it up there. So let me see what them say. I am happy to report that we have started and we are making progress in the implementation of the plan. Dr. Tufton told the House of Representatives yesterday as he made his 2021-22 sectorial debate presentation. Under the plan, all hospital, specialized care center and support service are to be modernized to provide efficient and quality service. See, this is what me have to talk about, you know. This is what me have to talk about, yeah? Remember, this is what I talk about, right? This government has committed a significant capital expenditure between 205.7 to 236 US 236.2 million, and them show you Jamaican. You see me I talk about this is what them I use. This is the money where them I use overall. So to Jamaican 27.2 billion or 31.2 billion to build out our public health infrastructure over the next 5 years. So this, with them just quote, see them quote it back in a Jamaican. Because them I say, you know, 236. But 236 can be right away This a be some robbing because they might check under the back end. Because the government can't show me, remember, you know, 200 million that alone at 31 billion. Cause 15.5, cause right now the rate, right? 15.5 and 15, that will be 31 billion. So with a little this side and this will be 30 more. Me not even at the 36. This will be over 5 billion. Cause this will be 4.5. So this will be 5 billion, over 5 billion more. With the money that gone. But it no mention ya so. To be low, you see it? Eh? Alright, watch me. Cause just watch the exchange rate. So them are gonna talk about the 200 million, right? So yes, so when them quote it. How the paper quote something, man. The infrastructure over the next 5 years. And we have begun, he started. Tufton also reported that under the health system, so under the program, 11 of 13 health facilities have been designed. 11 or 13 of them designed. And we have been viewing for final approval. These include the Spanish Town Hospital, St. Anne's Hospital, Maypen Hospital. In addition, we have complete external upgrade design for the University Hospital of the West Indies, also the Cornwall Regional Hospital, and the Children, Western Children Adult Center Hospital in Montego Bay will continue their build out. Their financial year, Tufton said. But the Western Hospital, man, oh, you talk about financial year when China said they might give you the hospital free. So what kind of hospital year for the children one? Me not understand that. That's why I say when I listen them and watch them, you know. Watch this now. Highlighting a few of the features of some of the upgrade, he said that the St. Anne's Hospital Type B facility, he started to benefit from a 545 million upgrade and is the design and in the design state. So they might give them 550 million upgrade. See? Type B. All right? The hospital was built in 1929. So you see this? A hospital built in 1929. That's a 90 years, right? Right? That's around 92-year old, right? 30 year man, around 92-year old. Me right, right? 91. 91? 1929? 92. Yeah, 92. So it's around 92-year old. With an initial capacity of 15 beds. So the hospital is built for 15 beds, you know. It currently has 308 beds. Them know they sit there. Wait there. Let me see if I can find that one there. Let me see where my arrow there. See there? So it built in 1929. The capacity of 15 beds. And look how much bed them up in this. 15. 308. And look how long this place around. And like the Spanish Town Hospital, there has been an increase in demand for clinical service due to the population and health profile changes. He said that the new upgrade will include physical and functional reorganization of service and new outpatient block, expansion and radiology, new intensive care. So they might put they might answer me now, you know. They might put new intensive care unit. Because we need intensive care unit. You can't just tell the West Indies, University of West Indies alone. So see them up, sit there. You think they might eat that? They might answer me, oh, so I put something in the head. Intensive care unit. St. Anne's Hospital will be restructured and built stronger and better to serve the people of St. Anne's and the environs, the head minister said. He said to the University Hospital West Indies I start a benefit from 4.9 billion upgrade of building and equipment. So they might put a bag of equipment in it. Now in design stage, this is the type A hospital which can I remember them I talk about. So me have so much for the equipment because you said that I build the building. So I have so much money for the equipment them. Me I look back on the equipment them. Can I say they put them I retrofit it with the top equipment them. So I look on the equipment, yeah. So this it established in 1948. So this now our this are 73-year-old, right? The hospital, yeah, university, 73, can 48 this. And the initial capacity of 200 beds. But this one has been increased to 554 beds added. So every hospital where we have, you so long we don't have nothing at all, upgrade and nothing at all. You see it? The upgrade will be include new 6-story, yeah, square feet, 120 square feet medical facility, which will accommodate additional 40 medical and surgical beds, improvement outpatient, or it show you, you know, surgery lecturer room, conference room, upgrading and cardiology, hybrid interventional surgery room. Okay, so enough surgery, enough thing and that. And plus, them upgrade the other part of the hospital too. You know that the Western Jamaica and the particular Canal Regional Hospital has been a source of many challenges relating to the main hospital building. This has been a classic case of what can happen to our infrastructure if we do not maintain them sufficiently while utilizing them every day. But you have to utilize, and this, you see, sometimes when I'm talking, I mean, I understand because you talk one thing, but we have a hospital where I run from 1929. Them not maintain, and them they should have lived down and built back long time. So we are talking about that one that we built up in a 74, but we are looking on somewhere 92-year-old. Let me tell you, the structural thing them where we have, nothing to do to them. See there? They fall apart. No difference from a motor car. A human body, Tufton said. But if you know that long time, that's why no care who come in, they should all deal with it long time. But let's be clear, even the fix problem, the service being half continue. And well, they might talk about the service and this and that, and you know, and admission. See that admit 12,600 admission, of which 7,500 were A&E admission, that and 8,000 emergency. Yeah, okay. So they might talk about this. Let me see where they have this again. Hospital at more than 200. Yeah, man. Inpatient operation. 1,385,366 laboratory test. 10,980 dialysis, this, you know. Dialysis session. 8,000 chemotherapy procedure. Delivering more than 3,000 baby during the year. Okay, I would like to thank the management and staff of the Canal Regional Hospital for their ongoing commitment and hard work and people Western that. So they might upgrade some of the hospital then. So the money as I said before, I have to upgrade. But me think that's something about Portmore. Because I think Portmore should have a hospital too, you know. You can't have a place with more than 200,000 people live there when I have an hospital and I want to call it our city. I want to cut it off and say, oh, well, go city. When I mean myself, not good, man. That not good. See? So when you think about, because they might put in some, they might come in with extra, I think, out of the hospital by this. We should have, the whole of them should have a burn unit. Intensive care. If you have burnt unit, man. You have the intensive care, but if you have burn unit. See? And then I say burnt unit, but the intensive, if you have burnt hospital with burnt unit, because we have more and more road and all kind of things, so if you have it. Man, the whole of them, you have to fit, even fit a couple of them and then fit a couple more. And all of them have intensive care ward. See? So intensive care and mean you come in because of, you know, you have some people are just the burning part you have to deal with, and you know, just carry them and say, okay, them can go into the intensive care, but you have burn unit for them where specialize in that. See? Everything for the intensive care unit, them, every one of them. You can have some people, you have to remove somebody from Portland. If something happens and then carry them a town. If you have to move them, you never have to move them, and time is the, time are the key. The whole of that are foolishness too. You see, that's foolishness. So you have to talk to them, Remember, we are bad for the people, them are win a business, Because be a foolishness them go out with. And the money, as we tell you before, when them come on and talk about some money, them have to tell you about the equipment where them are going to do and put in and everything. See? And how much hospital and built 1929. That's the one in a sentence, where 1929, see there? 1929, that is 92 years ago. Yeah? 92 years ago. 2029, that'll be 100. See? Yeah. You understand? When January start, we can tell 93 years ago. You see? 2029. Yeah. So, see? So these are the things I tell you. Them hospital, I tell you some whole building, man. With them, and they road them to hold same way. They road them a whole road, and them over the years, them not come and fix up and do nothing for the country. Or the L nation, if you have some old thing like them, so nothing modernized. The hospital, the road them, the prison them, not the school them, most of them, you know. Back where Jamaica going. So now like them get some money and say we modernize the place. And them talk about 2030 vision. Same way. I want to when 2030 vision come, if them all come and say, yes, we are first world country, don't come tell me that. You understand? But we for burn them out and the foolishness. But we still hold them accountable for the bag of money we them spend down there, so. And what them do. And the money we them spend now for upgrade so much hospital. And then you start questioning them and say, and then them have equip it with the state of the art equipment too. With the money. They could see where I go now. They could see where I go. But they are here. Loan so. But if we keep them really now. Yeah, we want ambulance. We want ambulance all over the place now too. Not true?